People who win are the people who just go and they don't think and they're the fastest and they just act. The people who win act now and they act fast.
Hello, my name is George Apgar. It is currently 3:51 actually, in the morning. It is January 1st, 2026. New year is here, guys. Just got done celebrating New Year's. Family had a little party. But essentially with this video, I want to set the tone for everything that this channel and everything that this is going to be about. So let's get right into it. Like I said, guys, my name is George Apgar, and to put it in simple terms, guys, I'm tired. I'm broke. I've got 2 jobs, got over $7,000 in debt, and I'm sitting here at my desk filming on my old camera from 2017. I've had this camera for a long time. Used to be a gaming YouTuber, by the way. That's why I originally got this camera. But it's been collecting dust, so I had to break it back out. Aside from all those things, today is day 1. Day 1 of what exactly? Day 1 of the year I finally show up. Not just in the gym, not just for my business, but for everything that I know that I'm capable of. If I do this right, by December 31st, I'll have 365 videos on this channel. That's a video a day. They might not all be good. They might not all be perfect, but they will be a video there every day. Now, if I do this right, I will have documented the whole story of my 2026, and if I stick to it, I should not even be able to recognize the guy sitting at this desk by the end of the year when I react to it on December 31st, 2026. Now, why am I doing this? Honestly, I'm just tired of breaking promises to myself. I've tried to start things before, but I never really finish them. I kind of just do things for maybe a month or 2, and then I just kind of, die off. I've really let fear and comfort and doubt win way too many times in my life. But this year, all of that stops here and now. I created this page because I really want to prove what's possible when you actually commit to something in your life. When you go all in, even if no one believes in you, even if nobody's watching it, even if like your friends or your parents or people just don't really care, it does not matter. That's not why we're doing this. I am doing this to inspire the guy out there who feels behind in life, a lot like I did, or do currently, who feels forgotten, who thinks it's too late to change their current situation. I want to be here to inspire that person. Now, I got a lot planned for what I want to build this year, but I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of exactly what I want to build. So here's my plan for what I'm building this year, right? Number 1, a YouTube channel with 365 daily uploads. Now, like I said before, they might not all be good. They might not all be pretty. Sometimes it might just be, me and my phone. I have to just film one real quick to get it in. But I hope that you're okay with that. But regardless, it will be 365. In any way, shape, or form, we can make that happen. I want to build a business that helps guys transform their bodies, their minds, and their lives. I want to build my fitness brand to start getting money in, so that we can take other ventures, and we'll break that down more in a minute. But number 2 is a business that really helps guys transform their bodies, their minds, and ultimately their lives. Number 3, I want to build a body physically, like myself, that I'm proud of. I want to be 185 or more pounds of lean muscle by the end of the year. We'll get a little before and after picture. Well, actually, just a before picture of where I'm at right now. So George, throw that on the screen. Damn, your boy looking pretty good right now. Fitness is kind of a big part of my life right now, so that's why we're kind of using that to, build a business around that. What are we at? Number 4, I want a brand that really reflects discipline, leadership, and is the foundations of a legacy that will be built. I want this to be able to be something that I can carry on in the years to come, that we can really build something around, something massive, something that we can really impact a lot of people's lives with. I want this to be a legacy and a big brand, okay? And lastly, not least, most importantly not least, this is probably most important. I want to have a life that just honors God. And what do I mean by that? it's not just, in words like people say, I just want to honor God, right? No, I want it to be in how I live every single day, right? I'm not just trying to get rich here. This is not a watch me get jacked and buy cool cars, right? Like that cool, that could be fun, but I'm not just here to get rich, right? I'm trying to become a man worth following, that someone can look at and be like, dude, that guy started from nothing and he made it. That inspires me. I want to do that. If I can do that, that truly feels like I'm honoring God by showcasing what's possible from the human nature when you really dedicate yourself something and put your faith in Him, cast all your trust and worry on Him, and just go like your life depends on it. And with that, I have a lot of goals for this year for each of those categories. Number one, let's start with fitness, okay? Which is going to be a lot of the foundations of what we're doing here, surrounding my business and whatnot. Number one, 185 pounds, clean bulk. I already said that. I want to get to 185 lean. Hit my consistent macros. That means tracking my calories every single day, not missing meals, doing the best I can to be as close to perfect as possible every single day. Now, am I going to be perfect every day? No. Do I train guys and tell them to be perfect every day? No. So I'm not going to hold myself to that standard because I just know that's not realistic. But we can be consistent. That's what's important here. I want to document my physique transformation every single month, so we should be seeing progress made every single month toward our ultimate goal. Guys, currently I'm like 165. I've kind of slacked off a little bit. I was like 175, but I've been doing a lot of work. Got down to like 165, so we're putting on 20 pounds here, so it's not no easy task. Now, could this take a lot less than 12 months? Yes. So whenever we hit the goal, we'll adjust. But for now, this is where it's at. So we'll do, daily check-ins with myself, visually, mentally, just kind of do things to really make sure we're going through the right progress every single day, tracking everything, following along with our system. That's the first 4 pillars of the fitness goals. Number 2, which is what a lot of this channel will be documenting about, like I mentioned earlier, my brand and my business goals, which is ultimately what this channel will be documenting, is how I'm going to be trying to make money, how I'm going to build a life around my business so that I can use that to go do other things, right? We want to build wealth. We want to build a lifestyle where we can take care of the people we love and not be in debt and not be broke and a loser, right? That's ultimately what we want to achieve first. What is that going to look like? Number 1, I want to finish and grow my app. I have a digital product that I need to sell to people, right? It is a ultimate guide on how you can change your physique and build muscle coming from a skinny guy. So I want to help other skinny men put on muscle, because no man should be walking around 125 pounds or less, or like 130 or less, and just be super skinny and not be able to protect himself, his woman, his carry his own weight in his life. That is not okay. I've already kind of finished it. There's like one more module I have to make, but finish it and then grow that digital product, right? Number 2, I want to have 5,000 plus paid users by the end of the year. That might sound like a lot, because right now I have none. I think I have one. It's my brother. He doesn't need it. He just downloaded it. Besides that, 5,000 plus. Now that's a big goal. So I really want to try and push myself to reach that. We're going to get as close as we can to that goal. 5,000 or more users, paid users by the end of the year for the digital product. Now, number 3, I want to officially launch my coaching offer. I have an offer built. I post about it currently, which you guys will see as these videos go on. I'll document a lot about me making content and whatnot, but I want to officially launch an offer and consistently promote that offer to people to engage with through my content. So that's why I put that on there. I want to do better at that. And then hopefully with this 4th goal, by the end of the year, so by like Q4, I want to have some kind of merch or storefront set up to possibly pursue a different venture in that. So that could be merch, storefront for like my own stuff, whatever it may be. We'll work out the details later. But by Q4, I want to be in a position to where I can either pursue that or where I've already started pursuing that. That is my goal for the business and the brand right now. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated if these change. So let's go to the next one. Content goals. Now, like I said earlier, 365 main channel videos. Now that's not shorts, all such stuff. 365 videos. Number 2, I want to have 1,000 or more YouTube subs. Now that might not sound like a lot, but I used to run a gaming channel like I mentioned. Did that for a couple years and I barely got 5K subs. Now my videos started to pop off, right? And I probably, if I posted a lot more that year, probably could have got a lot more. But, right, I was inconsistent. We're being consistent now. That's what this is all about. We're gonna see if we can get 1,000 or more subs by the end of the year. So now whenever these goals get hit, we'll adjust. So, if say 6 months from now, after posting every day, we're at like 10K, bro, we're changing the goal to 20 or 30, right? So we'll adjust as it goes on. Number 3, 100,000 followers across IG and TikTok. Now that could be 50K here, 50K here, could be 90K, 10K, 100K grouped, right? We're just going for 100K across all our platforms. I feel like that's a good number to start with for 12-month time frame. If we're posting every single day, right? If I'm not close to that by the end of the year, content sucks. We need to change something. But I'm not worried about that. And I'll fill you in on why that is as the year goes on. Number 4, the last goal for content. Make money from content by end of year. So just be making some kind of money from my videos. So that could be paid from views, sponsorships, bringing sales into the business. All of this is me making money through content in some way, shape, or form. That's my final goal for content goals. Let's move on to the next one. Faith goals, some of the most important goals. So, number 1 is consistent prayer and journaling. I got my journal right over here, right underneath my Bible. Oh gosh, just knocked that over. So I want to be able to consistently get up every day, be in the Bible, be praying, really trying to grow my faith and make sure that God is a part of this journey and that I'm not losing sight of the main picture here, which is, keeping him above all these other things. Number 2, I really want to show how my faith can fuel my discipline. When you're motivated by God and you don't have any worry in your life about, things that are going to happen, you just put your complete trust in him. I want to show what that can do to a human, and I want to be an example of that to you guys watching. And number 3, just speak boldly about what God's doing. A lot of times I feel like I'm scared, or I might not, want to say something on camera. I just want to not be that way anymore. I want to be that guy who can just say what I want to say and just speak boldly about the transformation he's making in my life by the work that I'm doing. I hope by, November, when the year's about to end, I can really speak and show y'all what has happened. And hopefully there's been a lot of progress to be made so that I can really break down, look guys, I started here and he reached me here at my lowest when I didn't know what else to do. And I got these ideas that he had to have given me, and I worked and did all this effort to make sure it happens, and then now look at the success that it brought me. That's the kind of message I hope I can give y'all by then. So that's why I put that on there, speaking boldly about what God has done in my life. I'm trying to put that as a, speaking in the future. And lastly, we have financial goals. This is a big one because this determines a lot about how my life is gonna go, with my relationship and with where I live and personal stuff like that. So number 1 is pay off all credit card debt ASAP. I just added that ASAP. I think it sounds nice. But pay it all off, right? Be in debt-free situation so that we can really start to make decisions and make good financial ventures to possibly make more money through business and other things. But right now we can't really do that if we have bad credit and we have bad, debt. So that's $7,000. It's not an insane amount, it's a lot, but we're gonna fix that. So we want to get rid of that. Number 2, save $10,000 or more dollars. Guys, I got a girlfriend. I want to get married. I want to start my life, which is another reason why I'm doing this, because it's about time I get some real income and stuff going for me, for myself, as a 24-year-old. I want to have enough money saved where I can comfortably be in a position where if I want to get married or put money down on a place, an apartment or something, I can do that, right? So we have a goal of $10,000 or more saved in my bank account. Right now, like I said, it's in the negatives. I mean, I have money in the account, but I'm paying it off. So it's really I don't really have money, if that makes sense. Number 3, this might be a more closer to year end type of thing, but I want to invest in my first high ROI project. If you don't know what ROI means, return on investment. So I want to be in a position where I can invest in a project that will eventually make me money. Because ultimately, guys, when it comes to this channel, I'm documenting, building my business and making money and doing all these things, we are ultimately trying to reach a position where we have our money so diversified that we can be making money from all of the hard work that we put out. So if I'm gonna put all this work out and try to make all this money, I want to be able to put it in places to where it can help pay me, so I can be making a lot of return on my investments, right? That's real wealth. That's ultimately what we want to do. So I want to be in a position to where I can take some of the money that I've worked hard for at the end of this year and invest it in my first ROI project. Do I know what that is? No, I'm trusting that God will bring me one, and he'll show me one by the end of the year after I put in the work and showed him what I can do. And he's brought me these great blessings. I'm going to see how I can diversify that to help my situation even more. So that is ultimately my main goal with the financials. Now that kind of wraps up the goals. Guys, I don't know how long this is gonna take to achieve these things. I don't know how long it'll take for people to even find these videos, but I'm not really doing this for clout, you know? I'm doing it because I need this current version of me to die and the new one to come to life. This channel is about discipline, about commitment, about building the man I was always meant to be, you know, day by day, brick by brick, step by step. We're gonna get there no matter the means, any means necessary, we're gonna get there. If you're watching this right now and you can relate to me in any way, like if you feel stuck, if you're watching this and you feel stuck too, just know that you are not alone. But you do have a choice, and that choice is to start today. Start now. Quit wasting time. Quit procrastinating. Even if it's not perfect, even if no one's clapping for you yet and no one cares about what you're trying to do, if no one even understands and they don't get it, they think you're crazy, it does not matter. Just stop and start today. I had that moment before I even made this video. Just want to tell y'all real quick. I used to think back when I had my gaming channel days, like even right now, I was like, man, my room's kind of messy. Like I know y'all can't see, but I got junk behind me, right? There's stuff on the bed over there. It doesn't have to be perfect, all right? That's the goal of this channel. I'm just gonna do it because the people who win are the people who just go and they don't think and they're the fastest and they just act. The people who win act now and they act fast. They don't wait. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't procrastinate. They don't be lazy. They don't think, oh, let me do this first. Oh, let me go ahead and, you know, try to prepare this thing so it's perfect when I did. No, I just thought about doing this video, so I'm making it. Here we are. We're going. We're starting. We're not worrying about this extra crap. We'll deal with that stuff later. The important thing is getting the work done and stop thinking about all the extra stuff that has to come with it. Just, if you have an idea, do it. If you have a content idea, record it, post it then. Stop waiting, just doing it. Start today. The moment doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to get after it, do the work, and get it done. Because let's be honest, no one's gonna be clapping for you right now. You're just like me. You're starting the beginning. No one's cheering for you. No one's watching these videos. Eventually people will. And you'll be thanking yourself that you stopped procrastinating and you stopped waiting for the perfect moment and you just acted. This is day one, guys. I've got 364 more of these to go. Probably more. And by the end of the year, I want to have built something worth remembering. Something that people can look back on and be like, man, George really put in the work this year. That's awesome. I want to be like that. So follow me if you want to see what happens when someone actually follows through with the hard work that they know they should do. Yo, that was fire. I just made that up on the spot. Listen, guys, like I said, and I'll say it again, if you want to see what happens when someone actually follows through and does the work they're supposed to do, follow your boy George. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace. This year's gonna be great, man. Let's get after it.